Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So we have shuffled the deck up. I've drawn 4 people to be in the bar. We got Bunny Prince. If there's more food than beer in the food than in, there's beer directly above or below. If there are 3 goblins in the inn, or there are 4 or more food. So we're going to put the goblin triplet up here in the inn, and I'm going to kind of go across here at the end just to keep things in where we want them to be. If there are 3 or more goblins in the inn, there are not. So then we will add another one to the bar here. Let's see. If there's an equal amount of food and beer, I don't want to play that because then the icons will be equal. If there are 4 more food at the inn, there's beer directly above or below this. So I'm going to play this. None. She will come here at the start. This is going to be the start of our end. Once again, we're working this way. There's beer directly above or below this room. There is no beer here. There are 3 goblins in the end. There are not. We will add one to the bar and look for the icons. So she has the fighting. He has the ear. So 1 ear and 2 fighting. Not enough quite yet. Now, if we ever have 8 people discarded from the game, we will lose. At the end of the game, when the deck runs out, we need at least 7 people to be in our inn in order to win. I'm going to scoot these down. I'm going to add the Bunny Prince in. If there's more beer than food, there's not. There's 1, 2, 3 food and no beer. If there's beer directly above or below, no beer here or here. If there are 3 or more goblins, it's the only goblin that's in here. We're going to draw another card to add to the thing here, and we got smellies, we got fighting, and ears. Let's see if we have 3. Well, I go 1, 2 smellies and 2 fighting. So it's not 3 or more, so it's not going to bust. Then we'll put another card up there. So let's put the time mage up. We'll scoot these down. The time mage says if there's an equal number of food and beer, there's not. There's 1 beer and 3 food. If there's more beer, we've already accomplished that. If there's beer directly above or below, there's not. And there's 3 goblins, there is not. We'll add somebody else to the bar here, and then we'll start looking at icons. We don't have 3 of any icon. 2 food and 2 knights, so nothing to look at there. And then what we'll do is we'll add another one to the inn. We're up to 4 already. Well, I think I'm going to add this drunken dwarf. We'll move these down, and this will be the top of the inn here. It says if there's 4 more beer, there's not. There's only 2. Equal number of food and beer. 2 beer, 3 food, so it's not equal. More beer, nope, 2 to 3. If there's a beer directly above or below, there is not. And 3 goblins. Nope, just 1 goblin. We'll bring another card out, and we'll start looking for sets of 3. We got 2 smellies, 1 fighting, and 1 ear. Not 3 of anything, so we know that we are safe. Then what we're going to do is add another card from the beer into the inn. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the goblin down here into this bottom row of inns. So we're going to go this way and then this way. Just kind of keep everything simple here and in frame. Let's see what we have here. So if there's noise directly above or below, there's nothing above it. No noise below. There are 4 more beer in the inn. We have 1 beer, 2 beer. Nope. If there's an equal number of food, nope. There's 2 beer and 4 food, so that's not equal. More beer than food, we just established that. Beer directly above or below, nope. And not more than 3 goblins. So we are good. It's going to start getting tricky now. We're going to start looking at here. Are there 3 of anything? 2 ears, 1 fighting, 1 food. It's not 3 of anything. We are safe. So we're going to take the indecisive doppelganger. We're going to move everyone down in the row. So once again, the inn is going this way, coming back and going this way, top to bottom. There's 4 more food at the end. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food. The doppelganger shapeshifts into someone else. Draw a card and place it in the doppelganger's room and return the doppelganger to the bottom of the deck. So the goblin triplet will come up. If there are 3 or more goblins, there's not. There's only the 2. If there is noise directly above or below, there is noise. The summoner sleepwalks out of the inn, casting a spell as she leaves. She's going to leave and draw a card and add it to the bottom of the end. So she's going to cast a spell. She's going to be discarded. It's our first of 8. We're going to draw a card and add it to the bottom of the end. Then we have this. If there are 4 more beers at the end, there's 1, 2, 3 beers now. If there's equal amount of food and beer, we got 3 beers, but 1, 2, 3, 4 food, so we're still safe. If there's more beer, nope, 3 to 4. Is beer directly above or below it? Nope. 3 goblins, nope, we already ascertained there's only 2. And there's no food in the line. There's absolutely food in this line, so we are good. We will add another card to the bar. And we don't have 3 of anything. 2 ears, 1 fighting, and 1 smell. So we're good. We're going to put somebody from here up to the top again. So I'm going to put the clumsy wizard up here. He says, if the wizard is at the top of the inn, you're going to cast a spell, take the 3 patrons below him, shuffle them, and place them back in random order. So we're going to take the 3 below him, shuffle them up, and put them back in a random order. And then we will trigger them. If there's an equal amount of food and beer, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 beer. 1, 2, 3, 4 food. Oh, we finally triggered that. The mage amuses herself by casting a spell. Shuffle the patrons at the bar back into the deck. Okay? So we will put these people back in the deck, which is getting low, and we're going to shuffle these up because of the time mage. 3 goblins. 1, 2 goblins, so we're clear on that. 4 more beer in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. The dwarf leaves drunkenly. He goes out the window instead of the door and lands on a patron waiting outside. Remove the top card of the deck. So it's going to be our second one. The top card of the deck will be our third card that is eliminated. If there is more beer than food in the end, 1, 2, 3 beer, 1, 2, 3, 4 food. So that we're safe on the bunny prince. If there's beer directly above, no, or below, nope. 3 more goblins, we've already established there's only 2. And there's no food in the line. We definitely have food in the line with at least 1 card, so we are good. Since there's no cards in the bar, we will then add 4 to the game. And the bar is refilled. Now we're going to look for symbols. So we got 1 hearing, 1 smell. That's not going to trigger. We do have 3 fighting. Let's see if we have anybody who triggers all fighting. Nope. Yes. So he will trigger right now. 3 goblins. Nope. And the nun will trigger. The nun leaves. She silently judges everyone on her way out. So she's going to be the 4th person to leave the bar. Remember, if we have 8, we're going to lose the game. So we still have these here, and we'll scoot these guys down, and we are ready to go. So now we're back to the bar phase. We'll take one of these guys and add them up. Let's do the stressed satyr. It says, so we're going to move this guy down. Let's go ahead and move these guys down to get us some room here. If there is no beer in the end, we definitely have beer. The wizard's at the top. He is not. There's an equal amount of beer and food. So let's see what we have. We have 1, 2, 3 beer. 1, 2, 3, 4 food. So that doesn't apply. 3 goblins. Looks like we only have 2. If there was more beer than food, we already established we have 3 beer and 4 food. And there's no food in the line, and we have food. So we're going to draw another person to come to the bar. And we'll look at icons. Now, there's still the 3 fighting here. 1 listening and 1 smelly. So we do have to take care of the 3 fighting, which will be here. The goblins reminds his brothers of a childhood brawl. The old brawl starts again, and all goblins leave the inn. So that's going to be 5 and 6. Ooh, that's not good, right? Almost to our lives. So that's the only fighting one. No other fighting ones that are here. We have 4. So now we're going to take 1 from the bar, add it up here. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and move these down just to give us some room. This is the inn. Once again, we're going down this way and then down this way from top to bottom just to get it in frame. Let's go ahead and add this goblin triplet because we already had the 2 goblins leave, so maybe we'll add him in. If there are 3 goblins in the end, nope. If there's no beer, we definitely have beer right here. If the wizard's at the top, he is not. Equal amount of food and beer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 food, 1, 2, 3 beer. Okay, so we do. The prince leaves. On his way out, he hops around madly. All patrons in, irked by noise, leave too. Wow. That would be the war bear. So war bear is also going to leave. And that's going to leave us with 8 patrons that have left. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means we would have lost. Now, if we would have went through the whole deck, and there were 7 people in our inn, we would have won the game. Unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles, and we have lost this game. This has been Ugly Gryphon Inn. You have seen my demise. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to the channel. I hope this was useful, and I hope you enjoyed it.